A bit high, oh. That's the thing about EVs, oh.
Also, we're
Oh yeah, I mean,
once again, Autophiles in the drain. This design, when I first saw it come out, I was like, isn't that the Atto tree? And then only when you see it next to the Atto tree, you realize the whole face is actually a little bit different.
Right.
But the family look is there.
Yeah. I mean, the song was different because the song was an ICE car that they converted eventually into PHEV. It didn't carry this face until the M6 come out. The M6 currently feels a little bit third world. Did you realize that?
Yeah.
I see it Thailand, I see Indonesia, I see Malaysia, right? But nonetheless, they updated it to the family look, which is okay lah.
It's also called the E6.
1, 2, 3. Uncle until now don't want to sell. Anyway,
he bought one car and it lasted his whole life. Yeah, so the front actually is very tidy, very handsome.
Right.
No bad lines about this actually.
Yeah. But it doesn't stand out lah. There's nothing to shout about lah. No. The only thing I think I want to shout about a little bit maybe is the chrome at the bottom lah. It adds a lot of character or personality to the car. Otherwise, there's nothing to talk about at all.
Yeah.
Right now.
I just realized that the chrome down here is the shiny type, and up here is the satinized type. But, yeah, besides that, it's really nothing too special.
Yeah.
If I open up this hood, you'll see something.
Wow.
This is where the ice is supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is where your intake and your...
This is the entire engine compartment, right? This is the ice. This is an ICE car.
Yeah.
Originally an ICE car converted into EV. You
can see even the way they mount this is basically engine mounts.
This is conversion.
It's a conversion done by BYD.
It's a hack job. It's a BYD hack job.
And they didn't even bother with the cover.
No, they didn't, huh? Nah, see, engine where it used to be.
You got your standard car battery exactly where it's supposed to be with the ICE engine.
Yeah, exactly where it used to be, yeah. Funny. Very funny, man. So, you can see the drive shaft. You can the steering rack, bro.
the real odd thing, I mean, this one I've seen it before, like the Aura and all that. They kind of have this because they share platform with ICE. The funny thing is they bothered to put gas struts here, as if you're going to service your engine one day.
What a waste of 2 struts.
Exactly, you could have dropped the price by 1,000 ringgit. Around the side, a little bit odd that the rims are 17-inch only.
Okay.
That's the hint that it's not as premium as you think it looks like. But yeah, 17-inch rims, better for comfort lah, which is ultimately what you need.
Nowadays, getting too large. To be honest, it's getting way out of hand. 20-inch.
Right now, 17 is the standard size.
It's gila.
You know, it's crazy because when I was growing up, like 17 is the thing you upgrade.
It's sports car.
You upgrade to 17-inch. Now it's like 17 is the basic model.
It's embarrassing. I quite like the fact that they extended the chrome strip.
All the way.
And it's not a shy chrome that you see in the Japanese, like, put a villa, you know. No man, this is in your face chrome.
It's a thick slab.
Yeah.
It's like an inch.
Just shy of that American chrome. You know?
Yeah, it's not too gaudy.
Yeah.
But this part is a bit gaudy lah. I find the whole space.
I noticed this thing about BYD. They always show their insecurity.
In case you don't know.
In case you don't know what I'm insecure about, right here. Space.
I can get it if they put M6 or BYD or something about the car here.
Pace.
Oh, like a Jaguar.
Spec.
Spa. Something that I think should die is the
shark fin.
This is like 2005.
Yeah.
And then every time
the E60.
Yes. It's like when I see Perodua put it on the brochure, it's like, oh, it's a feature.
It's a feature. I'm like, you run out of things to write, is it?
It's 20 years old trend, you know. Yeah, I don't know anything else that is 20 years old and still trending, you know. So
windscreen.
Laminated acoustic windscreen. No, it's a feature. But yeah, pretty respectable look. I think from the side profile, you can kind of get that Toyota Wish, Honda Stream vibe.
Yeah.
Except that the roof doesn't slope as much.
Yeah.
So it's a mixture of that from the front here. Coming down here, you get a bit more of an MPV feel.
Yeah.
Coming to the back.
It's an okay look lah, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it just lacks a bit of oomph.
Yeah.
Right now.
I think, you know, from certain angles, especially with this color, it does look quite handsome.
Yeah.
But when you see the narrowness of the tires, then you start to imagine, your mind will mentally change this thing. into a taxi emblem on top. Then you can start to say, hey, this is a...
It's a taxi!
The interesting thing is, at 120,000, 25,000...
You don't get power boot.
You expect... Oh! Yeah, you don't expect this.
Oh,
and
nice!
It's an indication that they really priced it aggressively.
Okay. Accept. I can. Yes.
Yeah.
But of course, MPV, I'm not going to bash this because every MPV is like this.
It's like this one. The Alza is worse than this.
Unless you...
Yeah.
Can you push mine down?
Can.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ta-da!
Okay. A bit high, that's the thing about EVs.
Also, we're
oh yeah, I mean,
once again, Autophiles in the drain.
In the drain. This is our signature.
For your information and your education. And
we are always in the drain, man. What the hell is wrong with
so it's easier for us to sit down and show you. But
it's a bit high, lah.
It's a bit high. So let's say I'm
okay.
on
You're
the same
still
level.
okay.
It is still a bit high.
It's still a bit high.
Above knee level.
But it's okay, if you fold it down, you have a relatively large space.
Yeah, but the only thing is like you feel like it should be a touch wider.
Yeah.
Don't you feel?
Yeah.
This is...
It's Alza size.
From the back suddenly it's like, hey, this is Alza.
But you have more than 6 inches here.
Yeah, what is going on?
Oh?
It's a lot of wasted space, maybe for safety. Because the Alza doesn't give a shit about your rollover protection.
Yeah. Alza doesn't give a... Hey, there's a caterpillar here.
Oh, it's a feature.
Yeah.
Not a bug.
Hey, it's a caterpillar.
Oh,
it's really a caterpillar. I dropped him.
Oh, still there.
Okay.
Yeah, I parked this under a tree for like 2 nights.
Oh, is it?
That's why it's wildlife everywhere. Yeah, you get a halogen bulb.
Oh, nice.
It's hot, man.
Yeah.
I still understand why they don't just switch.
Extolling the virtues of a halogen lamp in an age of LED light.
Yeah, it's like the one kerosene light inside your electric vehicle.
Hey, I can adjust the brightness, of kerosene lamp.
The thing I complained about earlier is
okay, this thing hits.
This thing kind of like when you go around bumps, you hear that.
Yeah.
Bit annoying. The middle one you can tie down.
Okay.
But middle one usually you don't tie down because the back seats usually are frequently used.
Yeah.
Right? But I quite like how neat this thing is. Just like folds in here.
Shall we pull it back up?
Yeah. Are you going to sit in the back?
No, I'm just going to see. I'm not going to sit. Okay, it's very easy to come back up.
Yeah. And you also get aircon vents.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And you get grab handles. A lot of MPVs
don't have, Actually, not too bad lah.
You see the middle seats are already pushed in front a little bit.
Oh, I see.
So it's not maximum in the middle.
Okay.
It's the Alza thing where all rows have to compromise in order for all rows to be useful.
And this one cannot go any more further back.
Yeah. Shall I sit in the back? Okay.
Boleh duduk. Tak selesa lah. Not great. Boleh duduk lah.
Not great.
And that's my driving position. Most Malaysian is like at least 3 inches shorter than this.
Yeah. But you see, still no thigh support.
No thigh support.
Yeah. That's a
but for me, here's where.
Yeah.
Here's where the test is. Is it made by people of my stock? For people of my stock. Okay lah.
Okay.
One fist, bro. And thigh support is not great.
Yeah.
But it's there. For me lah.
Right.
Like I said, 80% of people on my stock will find this okay.
Yeah.
The Guailos will not accept lah. Right.
Let me try the back.
Oh, you do lah, I don't want.
Witness me!
Oh, I can't help but swear, bro.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
The back seat feels less compromised than the middle seat.
Okay. But if you sit at the back, nobody can sit here. So you're right lah in that sense. You're right in that sense. Someone has to compromise.
Correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's locked in like that, I can fit.
It's a very compromised MPV lah.
Yes.
Right now.
And there's nothing to hold when you're coming out. So you're like birth like a rhino. You know in Ace Ventura when he's in the...
He come out the
rhino.
I don't want to remember that scene.
That's what it's like. But yeah, the good thing is that, like we said, the versatility is kind of there.
Yeah.
So
you choose
You choose and you can do this.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's good.
And when you flatten the back one, which is a two-handed job. Look at that.
Oh, that's good.
Look at that. I mean, you can do it for both sides. It's huge.
Oh, that is good. Hey, this is good, man.
Yeah. I can tell you, having a compact MPV is one of the best one-car solutions in your life. But yeah, shame about the middle row.
Yeah.
Middle row should have been able to slide a bit more.
Yeah. I'm telling you, BYD really spells out their insecurity here.
Yeah. No space.
No space.
I feel like if they had built it on a different platform, they would have been able to do more.
Cost. I'll tell you what, because this is very old. The Song is very, very old.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's already built. Chassis is there. Use it. Then you can sell to third world country.
I mean, it's true, because when I looked at my chart,
Yeah.
the EMA 7, which is all new chassis, all new battery tech,
Yeah.
compared to this,
Yeah.
even though this is not a national product,
Yeah.
value-wise, this is so much better.
Which is very odd because you know why? The Ermas is such a better product, isn't it?
In a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways.
Ergonomics
Yeah.
inside, you can sit.
It's just
front,
done
back,
right, isn't
it's
it?
perfect. But in terms of battery pack size and
Yeah.
all that, you're getting so much more with this.
Yeah.
And equipment-wise, you cannot say they skimped out on
Yeah.
everything. They're throwing everything, man. The screen is huge.
Yeah.
Battery is huge. They got NFC tech, so you can like tap this thing and open it up.
And the fact that it sells so well, right? Tells you that we Southeast Asian really terror. We can't blame the Japanese for treating us like this because even the Chinese are treating us like this now. It's our taste, man.
Yeah. Let's check out the cabin. Sometimes the car comes on.
But
on
it
like
doesn't,
that.
this one.
I think you have to lock it and then it's on.
Okay, now it's on.
Yeah.
BYD. Okay, let me push it back again so that I can take a better pan. Okay, so the interior, this is not
Textured.
yeah,
It's not.
it's not textured, but it's a very nice print. This is very satin, very nice looking. This is okay lor, like that lor. Screen, it's all digital, right?
No, this is analog.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, only the center is digital.
Yeah.
And you have a giant one here, which is, I mean, not giant, but okay lah.
It's okay. Actually, this is the right size.
The right size.
On the seal, they made it bigger.
Yeah.
And as a consequence, when you do this,
aircon
it blocks the aircon.
yeah.
But this is the right size for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Dust is good.
Yeah.
And then very neat and tidy center console.
Yeah. You'll notice there's no under
Don't have.
tunnel.
Okay, don't have.
Which a lot of cars have nowadays.
Right.
But yeah, you got wireless charging here.
Two.
Single.
Single wireless.
This side is
Okay.
just to put only.
Okay. Then you have this shifter. Then a few modes.
Yeah.
A few buttons
This
here.
is brake regen,
Right.
auto,
Right.
brake hold,
Right.
parking sensors,
Right.
aircon on off,
Right.
heated screen,
Okay.
driving mode, volume.
Handphone slide, very good. Two holder.
DJI mic holder.
And actually, this is good. The resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good, bro. And then you have your USB.
USB-C and A,
A.
and then
your
SIM cards. Oh
your
no,
secret-
micro SD.
Oh, micro SD. A bit small
Yeah.
here.
A little bit smaller. You can see that if this was a proper EV platform, they would do more.
Oh, somebody's drink.
Smaller.
I like that print. It's actually quite nice. It looks textured.
Professional, yeah.
but it's not.
nothing, yeah.
But overall, it's not a hot couture lah. It's
Yeah.
not hot stuff in
it's
here
not
lah.
avant-garde.
It's not hot stuff. It's not cool lah inside here. And then you know,
Here as well, a little bit cheap plastic,
yeah,
but
a bit cheap lah.
because you know the car is not expensive, it's okay.
It's okay. You regulate your expectation lah.
Yeah.
You know, 100,000, 110,000.
It's like that.
But this is 120, technically speaking lah.
Yeah.
So, am I hearing the fan cooling?
You're hearing, the fan cooling,
Alright,
and it
alright.
doesn't kick on straight away.
Okay, sometimes it comes on. Okay, I mean it's okay. I particularly like the color and the seat and the texture that you
quality
feel.
is there.
Oh yeah, it feels so good, bro. This is good. That is good, man. Better than I feel in a BMW lor.
So design-wise, I think it's actually a pretty strong point of this car.
Okay.
Contextually speaking, of course,
Okay.
everything is contextually speaking when it comes
Okay.
to reviews, right? But yeah, for a compact MPV
Right.
that is budget-friendly,
Right.
relatively budget-friendly, I think you are getting what you pay for.
Right.
As long as we're talking about 2025 pricing lah.
Yeah, yeah.
125k.
Right.
So design-wise, handsome, respectable looking. The only issue is maybe the space thing, the little plaque.
The compromise,
And the word space there
Oh,
also
yeah.
looks a little bit weird. lah.
yeah, it tells you it's their insecurity.
And then the tires from some angles look a little bit narrow.
Oh.
17-inch I can deal with it, but looking narrow gives it a bit of a taxi look.
It's good. It prevents aquaplaning.
Yeah, and the space on the inside, I wouldn't say it's terrible, I think if you approach it in the point of view of, well, I have one car that seats 5 most of the time, but can seat 7 in a pinch, then it's okay. It's like choosing between a Myvi and an Alza lah. Either way, you're going to suffer, but at least the Alza gives you that flexibility.
Yeah, that you would not have had
different
in a Myvi. Yeah. It gives you the option to do something very badly.
But at least you can do it.
At least you can do it. Whereas in a Myvi, you cannot carry 7. Nothing you can do about it. Yeah.
I've moved houses in an Alza before. Yeah. It's doable. Design-wise, it's also scoring pretty good, 4.2 plus. I don't know how they can do better besides giving you more space. And I think they dressed it up properly.
Design, the looks is also low. I mean, it's actually a very old product that is refreshed. Give you a new drivetrain, give it a facelift, and it turned into something else. I mean, I respect that hustle. But they did not insult you by making you feel poor.
They didn't give you shit leather.
There are things in here that feels more expensive than the BMW or the Mercedes-Benz. I mean, entry level. Drivetrain wise, I mean, it's an EV, it's great, And the design wise, I say it's okay, it's handsome, it's modern, it's on par with all BYD face right now, and it's modern enough. I think on the outside, I would give it a 4 lah. On the interior, I have to say it's not that great. The use of material is good, decent here, but overall, you zoom out, this is not haute couture. You get what I mean? This is I thought let's take last year's design fashion and tag something onto it and make it season 2025. And one of the things that really shows is the fact that you really have to compromise between the second and the third row. You have great second row, you don't have great third row. You have great third row, second row has got to be very, very constrained. This is the constraint of chassis unless they long wheelbase it even further.
The whole structure will be held by the battery pack.
Battery pack is part of the structure. If they long wheelbase it by a few inches, I think it would be great actually. Right now. I can't complain. It's a 3.8 for me on the interior. So overall score is either 3.9 or 4 lah, depending on how you look at it. It's an okay design. It's not meant to shout. It's not meant to impress anyone. But nonetheless, they appointed it well. It's like a cheap Pasar Malam t-shirt, but iron.
Not bad material.
Fit perfectly, not bad material. It's just, it's a Pasar Malam t-shirt lah. But they didn't insult you by,
It's not that Uniqlo 20 ringgit t-shirt where you go in and
it's not Toyota Kijang. You know what I mean? It's not Toyota Kijang. So, okay lah, okay.